Hello children, welcome to our English lesson. In this lesson, you are going to learn how to use collective nouns appropriately. For this lesson, I want you to be ready with your workbook and a notebook. Begin our lesson with a poem. Now look at the screen. On the screen, you can see a poem. Now, let's recite it together. That's all I saw today. A pack of wolves howling in the night. A swarm of bees from honey trees, they are buzzing out of sight. A school of fish might make you wish you could swim and play. A flock of birds and cattle in herds is all I saw today. So children, can you understand the poem? Hope you could understand. Now, I'm going to show you some pictures related to the poem. Now look at the screen. You can see there are 5 pictures. So, can you identify these animals? Do you know them? Yes. You can see some wolves, bees, and as well as fish here. Now children, can you find some word in the poem which describe these pictures? I'm going to help you. I will show you the poem again. Now, you can find the words which describe these animals. Look at the first picture. What see there? Who are there in the first picture? Yes, they are wolves. So, can you find some word in the poem which describe wolves? First line. What is it? A pack of wolves. So now, pay your attention to the phrase here. In this picture, you can see a pack of wolves. So, what does that mean? A pack of wolves? Yes, here you can see not only one wolf, there are many wolves. So, it's a group of wolves. For a group of wolves, we call a pack of wolves. Now, look at the second picture. What can you see there in the second picture? Yes, they are bees. So, can you find some word which describe bees? Yes, look at the fourth line. What is it? A swarm of bees. Here also you can see not only one bee. There are more than one bees. So, it's a group of bees. For a group of bees we call swarm of bees. Okay children, now pay your attention to these two phrases. A pack of wolves, a swarm of bees. So, these two phrases, a pack of and a swarm of, refer to a group of animals. But you have to remind this, we can't use the same phrase for both groups. For an example, for a group of wolves, we call a pack of wolves. But for a group of bees, we called a swarm of bees. But you can't use the same phrase for both animals. So, there are some specific words for each group. Now, look at the third picture. What can you see there? They are fish. So, what are the words which describe fish? Yes, you can see that in the poem. What is it? School of fish. So, for a group of fish, we call a school of fish. And look at the next picture. They are birds in the picture. So, what are the words that describe birds here? At the end of the poem, you can find that flock of birds. So for a group of birds, we call birds. And look at the last picture. What can you see here? They are cattle. So for a group of cattle, we called a herd of cattle. Okay, children. Now look at these five phrases. A swarm of, school of, a flock of, a herd of. These five phrases refer to a group. So we call them collective nouns. What do you call them? Yes, they are collective nouns. So, collective noun is a word used to name a group of people, animals, or things. Let's see some examples. Here you can see some collective nouns related to paper. Look at the first picture. In the first picture, yes, they are children. So we call them group of children. And in the next picture, you can see some sailors. And also you can see a ship there. So for a group of sailors, we call a crew of sailors. And look at the next picture. What can you see there? Yes, they are thieves. Items. So you call them a gang of thieves. And look at the next picture also. There are some girls. What are they doing? Yes, they are singing. So for a group of singers, you call choir of singers. Okay, children, let's see some more examples. Look at the first picture in this slide. Who are they? Yes, players. So for a group of players, you call them a team of players. Now look at the next picture. What are they doing? Yes, they are having a discussion. We can call them as directors. Maybe they are having a board meeting. So we can call them a board of directors. And look at the last picture. There are five people. They are judging something. So for a group of judges, we call a panel of judges. Okay, now let's see these three pictures as well. Now look at the next picture. There you can see some actors. Some actors and actresses in a play. So for a group of actors, we call a cast of actors. Look at the next picture also. What are they carrying? Yes, they are carrying a guitar and there is an organ also. They are musicians. So for a group of musicians, you call a band of musicians. And look at the next picture. There are so many people. We can call them employees. So for a group of employees, we call a staff of employees. Okay, children, now let's see some collective nouns related to animals. Look at the picture here on the slide. Here, what can you see in the first picture? They are bees. Okay. What do you call for them? It's type of bees. So, now look at the next picture. They are hens. So, what do you? It's a brood of hens. And look at the next picture. There you can see some beautiful butterflies. So, for a group of butterflies, we call a flight of butterflies. And look at the next picture also. They are spiders. Not only one spider there is a group of spiders. So, you call these of spiders. Okay, children, now let's move to another example. Look at in this slide. Here you can see some elephants. So what do you call for a group of elephants? Of elephants. And the next there are some sheep. So for a group of sheep we call a flock of sheep. And look at the next one. There are different types of dogs. So for a group of dogs we call a kennel of dogs. Let's see some more examples. Here you can see some lions. So what do you call for a group of lions? It's a pride of lion. Now, they are little cubs. So, for a group of cubs, we called a litter of cubs. Now look at the next picture. There you can see some dolphins. Yes, what is the collective noun we call for a group of dolphins? Yes, it's of dolphins. Okay, children, now let's see some collective nouns related to things. Look at the slide. So, these are some collective nouns related to things. In the first picture,